Hey folks, Rick here. Welcome to my channel. All right. Well, today we're going to be looking at the Harbor Freight motorcycle tire changer. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look at it. Okay, here's the setup right here. It's really just this top piece. So this is an accessory for your standard Harbor Freight tire changer. So this is a tire changer you need. This simply sits right on top of it and holds your motorcycle tire for you. So it's kind of a neat accessory. You know, it's a basic setup and stuff like that. If you're really concerned about your rims or you're going to do, you know, a ton of these things, they actually make some accessories, some aftermarket accessories like some rim protectors and some special tools, all sorts of things here. You can really turn this into a, you know, an unbelievable thing. But, you know, I'm just trying to get this tire there off. That's the only thing I really want to do here. And so one nice thing, as you can see, is this thing is not on the ground. I can't tell you that by itself is worth the money, just having it up in the air. But yeah, so real quick here, I'm not going to show this piece because it's pretty simple there, but you can use your bead breaker tool as well here, just to work around. You know, this tire's really old, so I'm just going to work around the bead there on both sides just to help get it off there. Then I'm going to spray it down with some lube, and then we'll go ahead and get it up here on the stand, and I'm going to start working it off with my tire tool. So let's go ahead and check it out. But it's pretty nice, simple to install, put together. You can see some bolts. It's fully adjustable here with these little holders there. It's a nice setup there. So if you've got this tire changer, this is a really great accessory. So let's get this tire up on the stand. All right, folks. So I got this up here. I put this rod down here to kind of hold it tight. Put the screw on there. It's a good idea to get some tire lube, tire changing lube, and spray it down. It makes it just easier. I've got a rash of different tire tools, including my original Harbor Freight tire one there. I can use that, I think, occasionally here. Right now, I'm going to have to probably get this started off the rim first. So that's what I'm going to do. This one's got a rim lock on there, so I'm going to start off on the other side here and just work some tools. And I'll just work this around a little bit. I'm not going to do this all the time. You know, sometimes these come off easy, sometimes they don't. Again, if you're got some really fancy rims and they're nice shape, they make rim savers there, some plastic slides and various things on your tool to keep your tools from rubbing on your rims and stuff like that. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to use some tools. I'm going to get this off. Going to be careful, but I'm not going to use the rim savers here. I'm just going to try to. It never fails there. As soon as I get started there, you can hear the darn airplanes flying around out there. I'll probably have a fire truck and a dump truck here in a few minutes. So let's get started. So I'm just going to use these tools here. Try to see if I can get them in here to start. Get down in there. Just hopefully I can get this off here. So I'm actually going to start just pressing this down a little bit. And then go on this other side here. Maybe I'll start over here. I'm going to go on this other side here. I'm going to stick this. I got a bead holder tool here. It kind of helps put the bead down in the center. What you want to do on this thing here is on the center of your rim's kind of shaped like this. You want to get your tire best you can squished to get down in that middle part, because that will allow you to pull the tire farther one side versus the other here. So I kind of got it down a little bit on that side. I'm going to kind of probably start over here. But see if I can grab a hold of one of these sides here. Just pushing this side down. See, now it comes up a little bit easier once I got it there. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that there. Just keep prying around on some of these here. And just go down here, see if I can just take another bite. There we go. Ooh, that one's about ready to come out. Now that one did come out. So now, again, just work this thing around. Hopefully work it around So I had something to hold that a little bit better. One of these days you could use like 6 hands. Again, I'm not a tire changing expert. I haven't done this in actually years on a dirt bike. So there's probably quicker ways, but you know, if I can get this done, I can almost guarantee you can too, because it's nothing I ever do is easy, and we'll get this thing done here a little bit. Well, that one's tight there. Let's see if I can get another bite on this side here. I'll run this way. Of course, I'm getting close to the rim lock over here. All right, so I've got this up a little bit. I'm gonna try something. I've got this other, a little bit longer tire spoon. I'm gonna try to see if I can just slide this under, similar like you would. Not enough leverage. So I'm gonna see potentially if I can get my standard Harbor Freight tire tool under here. And then move this thing here. And just see if I can just go around this thing and just pry this thing off. Yeah. All right, so that actually worked fairly easy. All right. All right, so let me just keep going around here and taking some bites off of this thing now. I'm gonna try this thing now. Tool stuck here a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna try to turn this just a little bit here, and just I'll work this rest of this off here, I think by hand. I think I just about got it anyway. And there we go. All right. So that's really about it. I'm going to flip this thing over and do the other side. Normally, sometimes you might be able to just pull them off up like this, do the whole thing there. But these motorcycle tires, sometimes it's easy to pull them off on both sides, and then you can shove the rim down there, then just yank the rim out kind of sideways. So I think here, because I've got a bead lock on this thing here, I think that's the way I'm going to do it. So let's go here. Flip this over. We gotta be darn careful with the rotor on this thing. Well, that would really be easy if it just came off that way. Alrighty. Where's my tool here? Start over here. Just, yeah, let me get a little bit of lube going here really quick. Well, I can lose stuff faster, and I know what to do with it. There, it fell down. All right. Work this around here. It should be pretty darn easy. Alrighty, we have got this bad boy off. So I'm going to pull this off now. Basically at this time, basically here we're going to just push down on this here. You can see this gap, and then we're going to just work this around on the ground, and I'm going to pull this out. So I'm going to do that off camera because that's going to be just a little bit of some gymnastics. I'm just going to do this on the floor. But that'll come off. Then I'm going to clean this rim, and then we'll see. Hopefully we have the same amount of luck getting this tire on. All right, so I got my new tire ready. A couple of tips here. So hopefully you can see this here. You want to inflate your inner tube just a little. You want to inflate it just enough to where it's round. What that'll do is that'll really help you from getting pinch flats when you put it in there. So what we want to do now, again, is I sprayed some lube on this thing, and right now I'm going to go ahead and spray some more with this tire lube here just to get it nice and slick. Some of my rims going around there. One other thing here, it's a good idea, is you always want to clean your rim and then put a new rubber band. It's your rim seal down here. Put a new one on there. They're like $2, but this will keep your tube protected and everything. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put this on here. Make sure I got my everything settled down here in the middle. I think I'm pretty good there. And then with this, I'm going to go ahead, first off, I'm going to slide this over here, and I need to get my valve stem started. So you can kind of poke it around in there, try to see if you can get it to peek out on you a little bit. Might need a, I'm going to use this little set of needle nose here. Kind of help me out, hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, I got it peeking through. What you want to do now is stick your valve stem nut on, and you just want to put it on there a thread or two, just so it doesn't fall off. That'll keep everything here where it needs to be. So with this, I'm gonna be careful here and just kind of go around here and work my tire around again. Same thing I did before, and we'll just hopefully put this on. This round one here really helps do a good job putting some of this on here, so it'll just help slide around. Again, I think I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna stick this rim saver on there and just kind of work myself around and just hopefully very gently pull this thing on here. There we go. Okay, so I've got my first side on. Go ahead and pull my rim saver off here. What I want to do at this point, this has got a bead lock protector on there, so I want to make sure I get my tire on both sides of the bead lock, and then I'll get back started here. So let me pull off a few things here. And let's just see if I can wiggle this around over this tire here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull around and flip it over the other side here. There we go. So there we go. So basically what I've done there is I pried the tire around it. I pushed the bead lock way up in there. So you got to keep pushing it up against your tube. That way it'll get inside the tire. And now we can go ahead there and we can get back to putting our rim on. So I'm going to flip it over. Look, I'll check the other side when I flip it, make sure it's on there. We should be in good shape though. All right. Recenter my tire here. There we go. All right. All right, tube slipped a little bit here. Slide my tire around here a little bit. Let's get my tube straightened out. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. So now, just gonna take our tools again here and work it around. I'm gonna see if I can get it into this. Again, you gotta be very careful here. You're not getting your tube, but if you pumped it up a little bit, you should be in pretty good shape. I'm just gonna get it started here where my rim saver is, or there we go. Come on, stay on there. There we go. Yep. Bead tool in there. All right, so I should be pretty good shape right here. Now we're gonna go around and just see if we can just put this thing on. Same thing as we've done before, just working our tires around. See if we can get it on here. It's good just to take small bites. You don't need to go very much at a time here. Just work it really slow, going around. Take this one. I like these little ones here better. Little bites at a time, like that. And just being very careful there about your tube. Okay, I'm going to go back on this side here. I'm going to kind of work my way over here. That's just my preference there. Again, I'm new to this thing. I might be doing this thing not the best way, but I'm going to get it done. And that's all we're going to do here. I'm not in the tire changing business. I just want to get this tire on this rim so I can go out and ride my dirt bike. So that's my main plan here. Okay, and again, just like we were taking it off here, it's good to double check. You want to push your tire down into the rim, the wheel well there, the rim well, whatever you want to call that thing there. That way it'll just make it easier to get this all around. So just keep double checking that it's going down in there. And we'll just go around here, keep taking these little tiny bites and making sure everything's going along good. Sorry here, you probably can't see anything, but that's all right. push this tire down here again. Give us some more slack. Double check my rim lock here. Sure that's not hanging me up at all. Alrighty. Success. So that's it, folks. Got our tire on. Everything's in good shape. A couple of tips here. Again, use some tire lube. This helps. Get a variety of bike tools. Bead holders is good if you really want to do some protecting on your rim. You can get some rim savers, or like plastic glide plates, that kind of stuff. Again, use a new tube, use a new little rim liner thing there. Make sure you got your tire, if it's directional, it's pointing in the right direction, so when you get it on your bike there, it's not going backwards. But that's it. This is a Harbor Freight motorcycle tire changing tool. It's an accessory for your existing full-size tire changing or ATV tire changer. But yeah, that's it. It's pretty nice, pretty handy. As you can see me, I'm 6'3". This is like awesome right here. A nice stable bench. It's holding it. And to me, this has definitely saved my back, and that's worth the money I've already paid for. So if I don't use it again, it is well money worth spent. But it's good stuff. I've used my other tire changer on my ATV every year. It's paid for itself several times. I just got my new, it's not a new one, new to me, 2013 KX450, and put new tires on it, and hopefully here I'll get years of use out of this one as well. So with that, take care.